Hello everybody, this is VerticalSandwich. So, I bought this thing because I thought it would be funny to have, some sort of sense of humor about what had happened to me. And it makes me look like a crazy horror movie villain. So, that being said, I'm not going to keep this thing on. But, anyway. Alright, the lighting is going to be terrible. Anyway, maybe I should put the hat back on. Hat? Hat. Okay. It's still not great lighting. Can I move in here? I can move in here. That'll work. Alright, so, this right here, this is the biography of John Tyler I'm reading right now. Which I kept, I put in my lap so that I wouldn't forget and think that I was having some sort of crazy, problem with my head and stuff. But, I know you're saying to yourself, but VerticalSandwich, what happened to William Henry Harrison? And the answer is, I actually read that biography before I read Martin Van Buren, because I was waiting for Martin Van Buren to arrive in the mail. So, intellectually, that's what's going on. Also, I was gonna start, I was gonna do, a poetry, or a poem every week, and, I don't know how presumptuous and horribly, jerkish that would make me seem. I don't want to shove, poetry down your throat. Yeah, down your throat. I don't want to do that. Now, as you can see, or maybe you can't, I don't know. Let's see if we can get, there, okay. So, as you can see, there is a little bit of movement, not over there. Yeah, over here, right? Camera reverses everything. So there's a little bit of movement. Again, wrong side. There's a little bit of movement over here. I can, through an incredible force of will, I can kind of just tense that muscle up a little bit. And my blinking is a little better. I haven't had as many problems with kind of eye dryness and stuff like that. I still have random hearing problems, and as you can see, the wrinkling in my forehead is still very asymmetrical. My speech is a little better. We're almost, we're 2.5 weeks in at this point. It's Sunday today. So, aside from that, we finished Okami yesterday. You won't see the end of that for a month, though. Because I'm trying to get way ahead because my job is going to get really busy. So, other than that, other than waiting for recovery and wondering whether or not you want to hear poetry, I really don't have, the next HD LP is ready to go. I won't be starting it for a while, but I already know what it is. So, Final Fantasy X is... I finished video 45 today, I think. So, we're about a week ahead. And on Spyro Ripto's Rage, I'm floundering. I'm floundering horribly with that game, but maybe that'll make it fun. I don't know. So, still Bell's palsy, still a little trouble talking. I'm pretty used to the eating, drinking thing. Although, it feels so good now, I don't even have any kind of stuffiness or anything. That sometimes I forget that I can't drink a whole bunch, and I end up having liquid squirt out one side of my face, which is embarrassing. It's my niece has a 4-year-old daughter who is better at drinking than I am. But I am a recovering alcoholic, and I used to have a drinking problem, and now I have a different drinking problem. Wahahaha! I actually was talking to a friend of mine about whether or not they were surprised about my attitude about this, and they were. They were surprised that I was dealing well with having one side of my face paralyzed. But, again, there's not a lot I can do. Being ridiculous about it and grumpy about it, it's not going to make it better. Aside from that, it doesn't. Yeah, see, I can feel an itch on that side of my face. So, I think if it felt abnormal, if the whole side of my face was numb, I might have an issue with it. But, other than that, let's see. After, John Tyler's going to take a while. This is a big biography. My William Henry Harrison biography was not very big, because 31 days as president. Jeez. So, on the other side of things, back to poetry, which I'm not going to recite any poetry right now, but read Fernhill by Dylan Thomas. Just read it. Just check it out and read it. And then I'll pretend I recited it to you. It is my all-time favorite poem, and I was an English major at one time, so I've read a lot of poetry. A lot of poetry that was bad, and a lot of poetry that was amazing. But that, beyond a doubt, was the thing for me where I read it and just went, oh, this is amazing genius. T.S. Eliot's The Wasteland also should be read by you. Although if you don't, you could say, like, don't tell us what to do, Vertical Sandwich, and I'll be absolutely totally okay with that. Like, I get it. Like, you don't need some talking face on the computer directing your life. Or maybe you do, and if you do, like, send me a message and I'll tell you what to do. So aside from my babbling for the week, because we're going to start doing this every week, I think, just because the palsy recovery by itself is interesting one week at a time. But aside from that, like, I know some people want me to talk to the camera, and some people want to know what's going on, so hopefully in coming weeks what will happen is this will become more about just, what's going on, as opposed to, what's wrong with my face. So, but I'm getting into, like, random mandatory overtime 55-hour weeks and stuff at work, so, through the whole month of October. And my car's dead. That all happened within a week. Like, I had to go to urgent care for my sinus infection, and then I had to go, like, to the clinic for Bell's palsy, and then my car died, all in a week. And, like, I think it's the fuel pump on my car. Like, I have to run some more tests, but, like, because you've obviously got to eliminate other things it could possibly be, like, before, like, so. Don't put a bunch of stuff in about what might be wrong with my car in the comments. Like, don't do that, because, like, I'm working on it, and I know a decent amount about cars. So, anyway. Let's see. No car. I have a motorcycle. My motorcycle works. Motorcycle runs. Like, that's what's getting me to work. So, let's just hope it doesn't rain. Other than that, yeah. My Vertical Sandwich. Half of my face is still paralyzed. It's not as bad as it used to be, at least in my opinion. But, it'll be hard to tell that without doing side-by-side video comparisons and stuff, which we will be doing. So, I will see you guys later. Next week. I will see you guys next week. Sometime during the weekend. So, you take care. Thanks for watching. And, I'll keep you updated. Bye, everybody.